Yo, what's going on?
Hey, too good.
White
What's that
hat.
white hat? Sorry. Oh, I see the hat in the sky.
Hello.
White hat, you're bouncing through.
1
this
second, I
mic.
gotta grab a phone call.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Awesome. I'm gonna be muted, pretty much.
Yeah, me too. I'm just waiting for the countdown here on Skype or something.
Yeah, pretty much.
Getting a little dirty practice in between games. So, do you think we'll see any sub 5s today?
Yes.
Yeah.
If I don't die, yes.
White Hat's gonna do it. I mean, I can't guarantee anybody else will.
I like that.
Alright, I think I'm ready actually.
Do we have everyone on Skype?
Toad? Do we have... No, we do not have Toad.
Toad's not in the race.
Oh, he's gonna do the commentary.
I thought Yogi and
Oh.
Bad Breaks are doing.
Yeah, I thought Yogi and Bad
Yeah.
Breaks were commentating.
Yeah, there's
I mean,
slight changes.
I'm sure Toad would be good for
What's up?
commentating. Yo, Toad.
Yo.
So, are we going on the title screen, I guess?
Title screen and... yes, mute all the mics and let Toad do the countdown and I'll kick you out so you don't get echo. So I don't get echo.
Okay, I'm only streaming game sound, so
Perfect.
that should be fine.
Perfect. So...
Good luck, guys.
Yep. Good luck.
Luck to all the racers here.
Alright, we'll start
luck,
in about
everybody.
30 seconds then.
Okay. Who's excited for the Ninja Block to start? I mean, really. There's so many ninjas in this block. So we got White Hat. We got Reesh, again, who's in every game. We got Too Good, and we got the Glory Hog we've been hearing here earlier. And this is a really, really good speed game that really caught fire this year. It's really fast-paced. It's brief. It has some great speed strats you're going to see today. And just let me know when you all are ready, and I'll give the countdown.
I think they're ready. I'm gonna let you do the countdown.
Okay. We will start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Alright. Here we go. Some Ninja Crusader action. And this first stage is relatively quick. The idea here is you get to start with the Ninja Star, and each weapon you have in this game can turn you into a different specific animal. And the way to get through this first stage really quickly is just to switch to it right away. You become a tiger, which runs about twice speed. Then you just basically run and dodge the whole way through. And on your way to the end, you want to pick up the sword. And the sword is the most overpowered weapon in this game, bar none. It 1 to 2 hits everything, including bosses. I think the only boss it actually takes more than 2 hits on is the final boss. Alright, in the 2-2 water section, you gotta really kind of coast on top of the water, or else you're gonna lose frames just by sinking in a little bit. And as you can see, White Hat is just off to the races. So on 2-1, there's actually some lag reduction strats White Hat came up with recently, and for his world record run, he was really trying to cut some frames. So you can see him kill a bunch more enemies on the screen than you would normally find, other than just jumping over everyone. And on 2-2, the hardest level in the game by far, you'll see that with the sword, your animal ability is to turn into a dragon. And the dragon's ability in this game is that it can fly through walls or everything, and you're invincible. So really, to save so much time on 2-2, which normally you'd have to go in throughout the water areas, you just turn into a dragon and you fly completely through the level. And right before you get to the boss, you pick up the bow staff, which is pretty powerful still, but you can 3-hit that boss pretty easy with it, and then he's down, no problem. And then in the next stage, 3-1, again we use the animal that the bow staff turns you into a bird, which is still relatively quick and get you through the stage quickly. And on the way we pick up another sword, which is very important in this game, as again, it kills everything in 1 or 2 hits. All the regular creatures are all in 1 hit. And now in 3-2, there's a lot of pretty precise timing in this one. I'm not quite sure how he's going to take this one. I think he's going to take the safe route, yeah. Because you can actually jump under the enemy that he stopped and jump to slice into the air. But the safe strats, you can just stand there and jump up and slice him and then go straight to the boss, which, again, he just gets up to it, slashes it 2 times, and that's game over. Alright, now on the carrier stage, 4-1. This is probably the easiest stage in the game. All you really have to do is run and slash at the appropriate times. There's no real precision at all. It's kind of a relief for most of the game, where there's usually some pretty darn precise jumps in it. And you can see he did finishes no problem. So on 4-2, there's some pretty interesting stuff, like the pink enemy that's shooting at the top of the screen. You have to jump high enough in front of him, that way he'll shoot forward, or else he'll go diagonally down at you and hit you. So if you're not correct on your jump there, you're going to get hit, and then that's it for that. But mostly, it's after that, it's just easy jumps. And then again, the boss here, you get right up to it, 2 stabs, work. It's done. Easy, free. And now, on stage 5-1, this is another relatively easy stage, but this is where a little bit of RNG can screw you over. The one jumping enemy right before you get to the second water part, he cannot jump and then just come straight at you. And if you don't slash at the right time, again, it's an easy way to die if you're not paying attention. For the 5-1 boss, there actually is a quicker kill. You can go to the right side of the screen and stab him before it gets into the middle. But, excuse me, but it's incredibly close. I would say it's just, you only have 2 or 3 frames of space to do it before he runs into you. So the easy kill there is just to sit in the middle of the screen and wait for him. And now in the last stage, 5-2, done with... There's a specific pattern where you can get the correct amount of enemies to follow you. And, wow. And, if you get the correct amount of enemies to follow you, and they follow you to about the little later part of the stage, you'll get some other enemies to despawn. That's time for White Hat already. Well done, White Hat. But if you get the... As in 5-2, if you get the correct enemies to follow you, it will despawn and make some of the jumps easier in the later part of the stage. That way you can just do a couple correct jumps, stab the enemies in the air at the end, and run right into the boss room without any worry. And the final boss in this game, much like the other bosses, he takes 4 hits instead of 2. But you just get up to him, slash him. He has a second form, but as long as you have the sword, it's just another quick 4 slashes, and that's a game over. So congratulations to White Hat, getting a 453, a sub-5 time. Really good. Really good time. White Hat is just an absolute monster at this game. Alright, you see Infested Reach trying to get the 5-2, but he didn't have the B at the beginning of the level, so a few extra creatures spawn at the end. But he's now in the at the boss room, so he's safe to go, and that's it for Reach. Finish time there. So we got Glory Hog and Too Good. in 5-2 yet again. And the strat I was talking about here earlier, the bee that follows you on the left that keeps shooting, that is the a vital bee to despawn some of the enemies on the side of the screen. But it's not absolutely required, but it does make things easier. And we're on the last boss yet again. And again, boss is so easy in this game. And most of the appeal of this game is just how fast you can make those precise jumps in this game. The controls in this game are very well done. The boss fights are very easy as long as you have the appropriate weapon, of course. Congratulations, Too Good. 3rd place finish. And I almost think this game is actually built more for speedrunning than a casual game, because casually, you're going to want to pick up all the other items and stuff, and you're going to want to try the ninja stars or the bow staff or anything like that. But, it honestly, if you don't do sword strats in this game, you're going to be out of luck or going to be learning a lot of boss patterns that you could just skip over by making sure you make it to the sword. Alright, we got Glory Hog here in 5-1. As you can see, the guy, he can decide to not jump, which is what happened right there, and why Glory Hog had to stop and try to slash him, but unfortunately, the enemy got the better from there. And this game it's both brutal, but not so bad at the same time, because once you have the patterns down, you should be pretty good to go. But having one-hit kills in any game is just absolutely brutal. But a good practice for this game is that once you actually make it to a level, you're there. No matter if you game over or not, you got unlimited continues. So you can just continue and go on. And now, Glory Hog has made it to 5-2 here. Take a little bit of a slower strat here, which is good. It's not vital to have that be, but it does make it a little easier. And he's getting through it nice and clean. Died right at the end. That's rough. And again, you don't want to like turn into a dragon at this point, because if you use the dragon ability just to get to the end, you would get on the boss. But the sword, while it takes out the boss in 4 hits, if you turn into a dragon just to fly to the end and try to beat the boss with, I believe the ninja stars your default weapon at that point, it would take 64 hits to kill the final boss. So, a slight difference in damage output in this game between weapons. You're gonna want to keep that sword for sure. It's worth the lumps you take in the stage just to get to the final boss. And as you can see, this game could still be very trolly. Some of the enemies are just sporadic and just don't want to listen to you. As for the norm in the NES era for enemy spawns. Alright, we got Glory Hog. He's facing the last boss. He's going to take it out nice and easy here. He's going to be our final victor here.
Son of a bitch.
Grace. Oh man, you had a bit of a rough time there, Glory Hog.
God, I haven't done that bad in a long time. It was my first marathon. I was super nervous. Like, my hands were shaking for the first 2 levels.
Right,
so.
right.
And then when I started dying, it got even worse.
Well done, Glory Hog. And well done to our racers. Congratulations to White Hat. Very well done. This is a really fun game. If you're going to pick up speed game, I would definitely suggest picking this game up.
I believe White Hats was a sub 5.
Yes. He had a 453.
I split too soon, but I still think it was sub 5.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It was a really good run.
Yeah, White Hat is the most consistent runner by far in this game, easily.
So I'm gonna...
So what was the final?
Glory, you ended with 9:58.
No, I know what my time was.
Well,
I meant who won. Let's just say it again.
It moved. White Hat was first, and Reach was second. Too Good was third, and you were 4th place. I believe.
Oh man, I had a shot there for a little bit.
Or Reach time was about 6 minutes, and
6:10 Rich and Too Good 7:01.
701 for 2 good. Okay.
Yeah.
Man, I was to 5-1 in a decent time, and then 5-1, I died like 7 times or something.
Yeah, the 5-1 was rough.
All right. Too good, Glory, and White Hat cut the streams.
Well done again, Racers. Lots of fun. Alright, stay tuned next for Ninja Gaiden action with our very host Dexter here, Reesh, and Duckfist. It'll be a hell of a race.
Ooh, I'm ready for ninjas.
Am I gonna play?
Alright, I'm out. Good luck, guys.
All right, I'm jumping on number 3, and I think I see it live.
If you go to number 2, that's Rich, I believe.
Huh. Might have to restart it.
Problem is that I stream locally. So you're gonna have to... How are we gonna do that?